Hey, it's Autumn and this is SALESmanago in 5 minutes or more. Let's get started. What is it? SALESmanago is a customer data platform, or CDP, that helps you replace a ton of your existing tools in your tech stack. It also helps you simplify your tech stack and actually add a good amount of power to your analytics and your marketing automation capabilities. They work by taking data from anywhere, and then they clean, scrub, and combine it in order to create a single customer view that then enables you to see how your customers are actually interacting with you in real time. From there, they actually use their AI to create hyper-personalized experiences for your customers, and they do it across at least 10 different marketing channels. To top it all off, SALESmanago also comes with its own lead scoring system, which is actually up and running the first time you use it according to some pre-established parameters. But it's also customizable in order to fit your unique business needs. What SALESmanago actually also does is build up an objective measure basically of a lead's engagement and readiness to purchase according to how they're interacting with your website. And then from there, their AI and their predictive analytics abilities analyzes that activity and then basically predicts the risk of churn, the likelihood of a next purchase, as well as what communication channel would be the most efficient for you to connect with each lead in order to take them from lead into buyer. SALESmanago is also a no-code solution, and they have their own drag and drop tools to help you generate email and SMS leads. And they have a live chat tool with complex bot flow functionality and conversational commerce technology. With their bot tool, you can actually select products from your store catalog and add them into the chat conversation. They can even recommend to your customers what products they should use and enable you to know what products to recommend to those users when you're talking with them. So what makes SALESmanago different from competitors? What makes SALESmanago different is that they do a great job tracking anonymous visitors, and then they immediately integrate that visitor profile to a customer once the customer turns from lead into somebody where they've given you something to make them de-anonymized. And then they also put conditional content in your marketing automation campaigns and enable you to target customers based off of what you know about them. For example, each user in your email list might get their own unique product recommendation widget, showing in real time for when they open the email, the products they're most likely to convert with based off of the data you already have about them. A simple example of this would be to create a variant within an email of yours. Say you're offering a discount on pet supplies. That email will display a dog image to users who are tagged with dog on your backend, and a cat image for those who are tagged with cat. Everything else about the email is the same except for that image, which is personalized according to what you know about each of your customers' preferences and what they're most likely to convert with. So what metrics is SALESmanago going to improve for your e-commerce store? There is a massive amount of value in centralizing all of your data and customer touchpoints into one place. The way that translates with SALESmanago and to metric improvements can vary based off of each store, but you can assume that you'll see improvements across the board, everywhere from retention to increases in revenue, customer lifetime value, even a reduction in cart abandonment, increased conversions, and even higher click-through rates. Who has to manage SALESmanago, and how long does it take to get set up? Typically, you're going to want one person to be in charge of this tool, and you can expect that person, whatever their role is in your company, to spend about 2 to 10 hours a week working on campaigns, segmentation, reporting, etc. inside the SALESmanago database. One thing that helps with getting set up with SALESmanago is that every customer gets a dedicated customer success manager to help you with setting up and managing the account. You will need to connect all of your data feeds to get set up, including your e-commerce platform, your loyalty program, your financing tools, and anything else that you're gathering currently data from on your customers and on anybody who's interacting with you throughout the website or through any of your social channels. This will take some time, but it's worth it because SALESmanago has all of the channel tools in-house. Everything is in one place, so you don't need to use a third-party email tool or web push tool, for example. It's all in one place. When you're getting your data organized and going into the system appropriately, it can take anywhere between a day and the month, depending on your complexity level. And then after you finish that, you'll then need to start segmenting and setting up your marketing automation. So is SalesManago right for your store? A tool like SalesManago is definitely perfect for the high growth or larger merchants. Typically, if you're making about $50 million or more in annual revenue, or if you're a high growth brand looking to upgrade from a run-of-the-mill email service provider. Regardless of what your revenue is though, you do need that dedicated owner and manager of this tool before you're able to get started. And the more product categories or customer segments that you have on your website, the more value you'll actually be able to get out of a tool like SalesManago. And this is because of their AI and their automatic segmentation and personalization capabilities, like I mentioned earlier, where dog owners will automatically be given dog-oriented content, and then the cat owners will only see the cat-oriented content. On the flip side, if you're just selling one or a few products with zero to low segmentation, or if you have a very pass-through business and you're not focused on extending repeat purchases or lifetime value, this tool could be less valuable for you. And honestly, it could even be a bit of overkill. Interestingly enough though, this tool can also be great for B2B e-commerce. And that's especially because of their lead scoring technology and their segmenting capabilities, which I keep mentioning. Because when combined with their e-commerce functionality, that really brings everything together in the B2B space. So if you're running wholesale, retail, and e-commerce all at once, this tool could also be a really great fit. Integrations. SalesManago integrates with major platforms like Shopify, WooCommerce, and Magento. And then they also have integrations with platforms like Salesforce, Zoho, and more than 300 other systems and applications through Zapier. Pricing. The minimum price to get SalesManago is about $1,200 a month, and then prices scale up from there, depending on which of their plans you choose to use. Final thoughts. SalesManago gives merchants great insights into their customer data, and it's really helpful if you want to get rid of the multiple tools in your tech stack that likely have overlapping capabilities. That was SalesManago in 5 minutes or more. Let me know your thoughts, and if you're interested, click our partner link down below to book a demo and start talking with the SalesManago team. That's it from me today. I'll see you next time.